SP. This Halloween, happy Halloween from the management and staff of SP. Rapidito Loan, reliability and satisfaction. Avoid the rush. Christmas is near. We at Rapidito Loans have the perfect gift for that perfect someone. Nobody beats our gold prices. Necklace, chains and bracelets, earrings and rings, gold watches and medals for men and women. Come visit us today at number 4 Belize Corozal Road, Carlos at 322-2046 or WhatsApp at 631-1299. We are open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come and find out of our easy layaway Christmas promotion. Smart TVs, laptops, iPads, Costa accessories, gift accessories, name brand watches, hunting gears, and gold jewelry. Remember, we at Rapidito Loans pay the best prices for your gold. So visit us today or browse our Facebook page at Rapidito Loans or ring Joactown. Rapidito Loans. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza take this opportunity to inform all mothers, daughters, wives, and grandmothers to take advantage of our October breast cancer promotion. Mammograms, $70. Breast ultrasound, $60. Promotion is valid for the entire month of October. Call us at 380-3708 or 631-0100. Come visit us at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza and meet Dr. Ariadi Namendis, radiologist, and Arielka Farinia, technician. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza, quality care close to home. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza.
Todos los beliceños en Belice y el mundo sintonizan el programa número 1, Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Para noticias impactantes, temas candentes, noticias de última hora, invitados especiales y mucho más. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza en Power FM, de lunes a viernes, a partir de las 7 de la mañana. Haz valer tu opinión al 673-2324 o envía tu texto al 661-2721 y visita nuestra página web al www.powerfm955belize.com. Inicie su mañana todos los días con Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza y manténgase informado.
Warm home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Escucha Power FM 95.5.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Son las 7:30 en punto. It is 7:30 in the country of Belize. Good morning to you. Buenos días una vez más, Orange Walk. Buenos días, Corozal. Buenos días, Belize. Ok, estamos una vez más aquí con ustedes. Hoy siendo ya el día miércoles. All right, it's Wednesday. And definitely, I'm telling you things. Man, it's getting, after that eclipse, next day a heat. And now it's getting cool. And when we are getting cool, America is freezing. Man, they hear America, they freeze. They're telling me things are getting coldy. Miss B said things are cold right there. Things is cold. Miami, good morning. Ahí para Leti, para Milo Jiménez, buenos días. How is that area, Milo? ¿Y cool or what? Hay frío en tu área. Maine. All right, ese es interesante. You know, so many things are happening, you know, muchas cosas están pasando. And one of the interesting things that I actually wanted to discuss a bit was, ya dice que sí hay frío. You know, I always think on the better for Belize. Siempre tenemos esa mentalidad, ¿verdad? Para algo mejor para el país. You know, the Constitution Reform Commission has a mandate for somehow to attract the Belizean people to attend the meetings that they are having. Y eso es importante, la verdad. Eso es algo que muchos de nosotros cuando preguntamos de la constitución del país, ¿qué es la constitución del país? What is the constitution of the country of Belize? It is something as simple as we can say, a better way of life for all who are living in the country of Belize. Es lo mejor que puede pasar para todos nosotros que vivimos en el país de Belize. You know, in all my life, this is the first time, which I understand it happens every after 10 years, that there is a commission assembled for the Constitution of Belize, where these people go out and meet Belizeans. Ellos salen y se encuentran con los beliceños para saber si los beliceños están conforme en el modo de vivir, to see if the Belizeans are happy in the way that we live. And I want to see this. You know, people are not attending the events, the forums that these people are having. Como que si no tienen interés, like if there's no interest, or every day you go on the street, you hear people murmuring, arguing, reeling up, all kind of thing you could say about the way how we live in Belize. In my mind, I remember a good friend from Corozal that always tell me that Belize is a country that has that looks like it has no laws. Tiene leyes para todo. It has a law for everything. But nothing is implemented. Nada se implementa cuando viene de las leyes. We always argue, you got Mr. Renny Cuello, we always argue about the way how the immigration department, that we are still under the immigration laws of since colonialism. He does not like it, but I want to tell you something. Mr. Renny is very determined that when he hears about these constitution reforms, he is there. He is there voicing, because he wants he is not living contented in the country of Belize because of the immigration laws. And my question to me is for you, Anna Marie, how are you? Are you happy? Are you okay with the way of life in the country of Belize? Is there anything that you believe that could be amended in the Constitution to make it a better place? You know, like I say again, for us in the north, maybe the borders is something that we want freer access. Para nosotros en el norte tal vez es algo como las fronteras, tal vez la agricultura. En la ciudad de Belize no, en la ciudad de Belize tal vez es la legalización de la marihuana. They want to legalize marijuana. Ellos tienen diferentes problemas que nosotros tenemos en Orange Walk y diferentes problemas que tenemos en Corozal. Ellos en la ciudad de Belize tienen diferentes problemas lo que tiene el Benque. La verdad no sé yo qué son los problemas del Benque, qué son lo que la gente siempre se molestan. La gente del Cayo, la verdad no sé qué es el problema, no sé si terrenos. I don't know if land and what needs to be amended in the Lands Act. I don't know if it is education or health or what they believe should be amended. This is the time for a constitution reform. This is the time that if you go in the constitution, the driving act, you know, maybe there is something that you don't like in driving. You know, I was reading an article in driving, and I was going to bring this up as well. You know, that people riding their cycles without helmet, in the town and the cities, they give you a ticket right away. If you are riding your cycle in town and in the cities, they give you a ticket right away. If you live in the villages, there are there and say a young child was riding a motorcycle in San Esteban. And he never only had the age, but he never had a helmet either. And there was a dispute on that. If you go to Little Belize, if you go to Shipyard, if you go to Blue Creek, if you go to Pine Hill, if you go to those Mennonite communities, you will see kids not only riding motorcycle, but driving tractors and trailers. Kids working. You know, for us in the sugarcane industry, para nosotros en la industria cañera, aunque nuestros hijos los exijan para ir en el cañaveral, nosotros no llevamos a nuestros hijos, porque también tenemos un malentendimiento
I always say that, you cannot take a child to the kill field, but yes, you can take your child to the kill field. Sí puedes hacer que tu hijo te ayude del cañaveral, menos cortar caña. No puedes hacer que tu hijo corte caña porque se puede lastimar. No puedes hacer que tu hijo fumigue porque tal vez el niño no sabe fumigar. Pero sí el niño te puede ayudar en cargar agua. El niño te puede ayudar en llevarte agua y buscarte tu lunch. El hijo te puede estar contigo para acompañarte. Hay muchas cosas que tal vez el mal entendimiento no lo podemos comprender. Pero sí voy a decir que eso es importante. Porque si los niños en Shipyard y en Little Belize pueden manejar tractor, pueden manejar equipos, ¿por qué nosotros aquí no lo podemos hacer? ¿Por qué esos niños pueden ayudar a su papá? I went to a carpenter shop, and a small little child, small little child, hasta tiene que alzar su mano para bajar el serrucho para que pueda cortar la madera. And he has one job, just to cut one size of lumber, unos pedacitos. Y tiene su montón a donde está paradito él ahí. Cuando ves, para la máquina y se va a correr. Se va a correr, corre, juega, regresa otra vez y se pone otra vez a cortar las maderitas. ¿Cuántos años tiene ese niño? Yo lo calculo como 8, 9 años. 8, 9 years. We were back, fuimos atrás de Indian Creek. Y el papá está quemando la basura de la soya, de soybeans. What left in the field of the soybeans. And the father is burning a piece of land, maybe about 50, 60 acres of land. And you can see his children helping him burn. His children is helping him burn the trash. And the children are running, están corriendo in that maybe 60 acres of piece of land. And they are lighting fire, and they are running and lighting fire. Y el humo, and I said, men, lone children, puros niños están quemando la basura del soybeans. Pero cuando ya estaba pasando hacia la otra punta, tal vez como 300 pies, ahí estaba el papá, también quemando basura. So when I came home, I told my wife, we were talking, and I told my wife, man, how the cane farmers are stopped for taking their kids to go to the cane field to help. How the Belizeans cannot use their kids to work because of child abuse or the rights of a child. How comes we cannot not even force them to do it? We cannot. Si no se los podemos pedir, menos podemos forzar al chamaco que los ayude. Porque si no, llaman 911, ya estamos jodidos. Y la verdad, el sistema de modo de vivir en los campos en Shipyard, Little Belize y en Indian Creek es diferente que el de nosotros. So my wife answered, it's because it's the way how the children are grown. Es el modo como los niños los crecieron. We don't want our kids to hold a machete. Porque se quieren agarrar el machete para tal vez solitos, ¿sabes? Solitos los chamacos. Hay veces solo van, jalan el machete cuando ves se hincan y empiezan a cortar el zacate. Y tú sales y lo ves y le gritas, "Boy Junior, ¿qué estás haciendo? Te vas a cortar. Deja ese machete." You know, and you take away, you rob what that child have inside of him. Really. When you come out and you see you 8-year-old kneeling down, cutting the grass with the machete, with your machete in his hands, and when you say, you holla, "Boy, Junior, what you do? You have cut yourself, boy, put up that machete, yeah?" So the child, our children, believe that if they hold a machete and they go cut grass, they believe that they are going to get cut. Because that is what we are telling them it will happen. Eso es lo que nosotros les vamos a poner a ellos y les vamos a decir a ellos que eso es lo que va a pasar. Que te vas a cortarte con el machete. So leave that machete alone. "Boy, Junior, what are you doing up in that tree? You are drop. Boy, condón." Ves que el chamaco se baja porque ya no va a subir ningún árbol, porque él cree en su mente que si él sube, se va a quebrarse el gajo y él se va a caer. That's the belief that he will have. And he grows with that fear. Y crece con ese miedo en lo que es la situación. So for us who believe that we can't even correct our children, para muchos que creen que ni pueden ni corregir a nuestros niños, los maestros, las maestras, you can't correct the children. What do you think needs to be done? You know, I like when René Cuello says that the international law in the international law in the United Nations is about freedom of movement. René Cuello said that the international law in the United Nations is freedom of movement. He also says that our Constitution says freedom of movement in the country of Belize. Belize is a part of the United Nations. But still, we cannot go in and out of our country because you can be jailed. You can be taken to court, you can be fined and jailed. Because the Immigration Act stipulates that you cannot cross out of the country, or you cannot cross into the country where it is not a legal point of entry. That's what the Immigration Act would say. Eso es lo que la acta de la inmigración dice. Tú no puedes salir del país, tú no puedes entrar del país si no es por un punto de entrada que debe que pasar. So this is something that we got to be very careful what the international law says, what the act says, and how you think it should be. Pero la verdad es que eso está en nosotros? Are the Belizean people confused in the way how the law is stipulated? Estamos nosotros confundidos porque cuando pensamos que lo puedes hacer, en realidad no lo puedes hacer. Es bastante que pensar. It is something that you need to understand. And when I say about the constitution reform, I am serious. And the constitution actually means if you are happy living the way how you are living in the country of Belize, and the opportunity for your voice to be heard is now. Miss Barbara McLaughlin, good morning. It's time. It's a thin line between helping and being forced to work. Buenos dias, Gladys Gonzalez. Good morning, Miss Liz Sutherland. It's a good morning, Sunny. Good morning, Orange Walk. We need to go back to our roots where we can discipline our children. The Bible speaks about children were more mannerly, respectful, and caring about themselves, each other, and their elders. But again, what is discipline? What do you call discipline? Get one piece of firewood and bossy, boy, watch a bossy shirt. I nearly use one next word, Miss Liz. What, I take one piece of firewood and broke it, pana. And you whop off for every syllable. What is discipline? What is discipline? Do we really have to take a piece of rope? Watch, I tell you when I used to get it, no? Miss Liz, when I used to get it from my skin used to bust. I'm not joke, I take some cruel beating. And that's because they love me, Mothers of that. When I grew up and I'm talking to Sadi and Dina, and I tell them about some cruel beating I get when I was a kid. And when I tell them about it, and that is because my dad loved me. My mom loved me. My uncles, my aunts, my grandpa, my grandma, they all loved me. But they used to give me some beating, no? So the question is, what is discipline? What is discipline? The kids of today need to learn how to work because they are the future. Belize is a leaky dory. They cannot close all the places used to enter or leave. And these are the things, Victor Castaneda, that really Sane will be what? Sane will be 32. Sane will be 32 next month. My son will be 32 years next month. My daughter, 26, Joy? Man, they are beating me. They must say, soon catch me with age. They must say, soon catch me with age, Victor. Yeah, Diana is 26. Sanito will be 32 and Diana will be 26. Diana is 26. Sanito will be 32 next month. And the way how we grow our children is different. I try to show him as much as I can. I try to teach him as much as I can. I try to let him do as much as I can. And always the always thing I will tell him, be careful. Because that electric saw is not a toy. Be careful. When I took him to drive, I said, be careful. This truck is not a toy. Careful. I teach Sonny to drive those semi trucks. I teach him everything that I try to, I can let him learn, and now today them boast that they are better than me in what they do. Pues ni modos. But what I'm saying is that to discipline, I don't know if beating is something that must be implemented. I never liked them beat me. I will be honest with you. A mí no me gustaba cuando me chingaban, porque me chingaban feo a mí. A mí no me gustaba. I think I used to get more rebellious when they used to bust me short. Pero sí voy a decir that, raising my children, Dina has never ever gotten a lashing. They get reprimanded, they get schooled, they get punished, but for beating, never yet. My son, by 4 times, I could always remember the 4 times I lashed Sanito, 4 times. And the last time I even asked my wife, he was about 8, 9 years old. And I asked them to bring him to the prison for me. And I lashed my son. I never afraid because I can't go to jail, Miss Liz. I was already in jail, so I never afraid for lasher. But after going back and thinking, and I said, man, what can we do different? Because I saw the rebelliousness in him. I saw he rebelled. And then I went to him and I said, I love him. And I promise that I want to make things different. Y lo prometí que lo quiero hacer diferente. So again, when you talk about discipline a child, cuando estamos hablando de corregir a un niño, when we're talking about discipline, how far is discipline? ¿Qué quiere decir la disciplina? ¿Hasta dónde vamos a llegar en la disciplina? ¿Vamos a brutalmente pegar al chamaco? ¿Vamos a hacer las cosas diferentes? Los maestros para corregir a un niño tienen que chingar al chamaco para que aprenda. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Man, I could tell you all the teachers I had. All the teachers I had. And Victor, ala de lashme. Ala de lashme. All touch me correct. I never joke. All touch me correct. Principals, men, all of them touch me correct. But how far do we need to go? Sonny, I have 3 boys. I was tough on them. The reason why I did not want to go visit him in jail when they were teenagers. And I thank God for that because they're good boys now. Discipline doesn't mean beating. I was whipped. Didn't stop me from what my Jane didn't like. Everyone got to whip in Belize. But it makes us who we are. We learn that there are consequences. The way teenagers talk back to their parents and the word that comes out of their mouth. Yeah, that is true. I remember those days when I went to school. If we were late, we get whipped. If we talk, we get whipped. We can't chew gum. It was very strict. But the teachers discipline as we grew up. And that is true. And that all of that is true and was true. But was that because of the era of back then compared to this one? La disciplina, and all of these things are in the Constitution. Do we want to amend these things? Lo queremos mejorar? And since we are talking about children and youths, I just want to see, Miss Marisa Cervantes, the daughter of the Honorable Ramon Monchi Cervantes, has just sent me a an invitation for all the young people, para todos los jóvenes. Okay. Vamos a ver esto. Vamos a estar viendo esto porque esto es importante. Very important, Very, very, very important. The young people of our country, los jóvenes de nuestro país, los niños, los jóvenes. We still call the jóvenes young people. They are kids, son niños, and so true. Siempre son muchachos, ¿verdad? Aunque ellos tienen esa edad. Good morning, Sunny. Good topic. Thank you so much, Miss Ben. Thank you. But we have to do this because it's important. And it's important because the opportunities are here for us to discuss. And especially what young people would really want, especialmente qué es lo que los jóvenes realmente quieren. Once I remember once I was in prison and I got a book by what does a kid wants from his father? ¿Qué es lo que el niño quiere del papá? It's not what the father wants from the kids, No lo que el papá quiere del hijo. Pero ¿qué es lo que el hijo quiere del papá? And I was reading, I read that book almost about 5 times. All right? Leí ese libro como 5 veces. Y esto es importante porque nosotros siempre queremos que ustedes se den a conocer que es importante también que un hijo quiere del papá. What they want from their dad. And so this morning I just want to see this. But for our young people, pero para nuestros jóvenes. All right? Nuestros jóvenes que tienen más privilegio que nosotros por más estudios. Because of more studies. I want to tell you that the People's Commission's Committee will be having a roundtable talk. So you are all invited to be in that roundtable talk. All right? Ustedes están invitados para estar. It's going to be part of our youth roundtable discussion. Así lo dice, right? Are you interested in having your voice heard and making a difference in your constitution? Join us for our upcoming participatory event at the Orinjoak Town Council. The People's Constitution Commission, in collaboration with the Orinjoak Town Council, invites you for a topic of discussion. They are having a topic of discussion. is going to happen this Friday, October the 20th, 2023. So we're asking you if you are interested. If you're interested in being a part of this Friday, October the 20th, 2023, starting at 7 p.m. to 8:30. The topic of discussion is building a strong community together. It's a youth roundtable discussion on the road to reform. For you to participate, you got to register now. Call 639-5799 and register. It's a heavy discussion when it comes this Friday, October the 20th, 2023, from 7 p.m. to 8:30 is the People's Constitution Commission in collaboration with the Orinjoak Town Council. Are you interested in having your voice heard and making a difference in the Constitution? Join us for the upcoming participatory event at the Orinjoak Town Council. The Orinjoak Town Council and the People's Constitution Commission is calling on the youths. They are calling on the young people for a roundtable discussion. Young people, moms and dads, inform your child. Inform that third farmer, that fourth farmer, that MJC, that SJC, okay, Escuela Mexico, those 6 farm students from Orinjoak. Invite them to this roundtable discussion. Let your child's voice be heard. This Friday, October 20, 2023, at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The topic of discussion is building a stronger community together. Building a stronger community together. It's a youth roundtable discussion on the road to reform. 639 5799. 639 5799. Young people, it's a round table discussion this Friday. The People's Constitution Commission invites you. Man, I tell you that they are not the kind of thing growing up I me like, you know. Estas son las cosas que cuando yo estaba creciendo me gustaba. I used to love to try to be in these discussions. Love to try to make a difference. You know, never even in my mind thinking that I would be here on the radio sharing with you. Good morning to you, Guadalupe Castaneda. Good morning to you, your worship, the mayor of Orinjoak, Ladrick Shepherd. Good morning to you, Nathaniel. I hear now that you were the guy under the fig tree. Huh? You heard the story, Mr. Mayor? When the Lord was looking for his disciples, and when they told him about Nathaniel, he said, I saw him from since he was sitting under the fig tree. You're blessed, my brother. Estás bendecido, alcalde. Liz Sutherland, I blame the law. Aha, right. I blame the law. Belize tries to copy everything America does. We are criticized for disciplining our children, but police officers are allowed to put their boot on the feet, etc., on their necks and bruise them at times to death. but we cannot do it to our children. We cannot discipline our children. Well, this is a discussion, Miss Liz, and that is why this Friday, this roundtable discussion will happen. And the youths will be involved. They will be involved, and they will see things that, they need to be heard. I can tell you that these kids today are very bold. Estos niños de hoy son bien abiertos, and sometimes maybe we would take offense. We would take offense, but we can't, because this is who they are. This is how they speak. We use, these people are educated people, son educados, y nosotros tenemos que ver cómo para estar al lado de ellos y el modo como ellos se explican. But if we cannot beat our children, or we cannot discipline our children, then the police discipline our children, and when we see it on TV, why we get vexed? Then chance a policeman. But then who is to blame? I call on all the youths of Orange Walk, mamas, papas. This is something that they will be representing, especially those who are presidents, the presidents of the high schools, those of you who are prefects of classes, leaders who have been voted on to lead your classrooms and your high schools, for those young people who are involved in different activities. You're the Boy Scout, you're the Girl Scout, you're the Girl Guides, you're the something in leadership. Come to the Orange Walk Town Council. Vengan al Orange Walk Town Council para que puedan ser parte de esta información. Te tienes que registrarte. You got to register. And to register, you got to call 639-5799. 639-5799. And the topic of discussion will be for building a stronger community together. Youth roundtable discussion on the road to reform. Road to reform. Very important. Things are changing. And the only thing where I like them copy everything from America, Miss Liz. I love when Belize is copying everything of America. Pero así como copiamos todo de los Estados Unidos, también así quisiera que el pago venga, the salary, the wages, the earnings of money. Guadalupe Casanera, blessings to my brother, blessings to Alma. Francisco Madrid, hola Belize. Buenos días, good morning to you. Victor said, good morning, sister. God bless you both. Have a blessed day. The most important thing is, I would like you children know you love them and be part of their life. And no matter how old they are, oh yes, can't stop. We can't stop. We can't stop, Victor. We got to keep showing them that we love them. We must show them that we love them when they excel, and we must show them that we love them also when they think that they have failed. And we have to show them that it doesn't matter how much times we fall, but the strength to get up. It don't matter how much time we drop, It matters how much times we get up. Caer no importa, los tropezos no importa. Cuántas veces caigamos no importa. Lo importante es levantarte. And that's the difference. Esa es la diferencia. All right? Dice Miss Liz, I have a daughter who had the audacity to tell me I was cruel to them in Orange Walk because I used to lash them. And in the United States, children cannot be lashed. She actually lives with this and hold it against me. May God bless her. She made my other children aware that they now live in the United States and I cannot whip nor punish them. The day after they arrive in Los Angeles, I have no problem sharing this. Yes, they are bold, at times too bold and disrespectful. Being educated is no reason to talk to their parents the way they do. That is what they need to copy the wages. Yeah. No, Miss Liz, we sit down and we talk. We sit down and we discuss. We sit down and sometimes, you know, when we don't get our way, we get upset. As parents, we get upset. You know, and believe me, sometimes when they tell you things and what sometimes is with parents, and I guess that was one of my issues and maybe still is about 25%, is that when I want to do something, you know, when I want to do something, it's because it is in my heart and I want to do it. You know, like when I am sharing with Sonny Jr., you know, especially Sonny Jr., when I am sharing with him, and I would say, you know what, son, I would like to, I would say I would like to. I say, I want to do this. I want to do this. So then he will tell me, that's not important. And I believe that, yes, it is, because he is not seeing what I'm seeing. He's not visioning what I am visioning. So, he would tell me, that is not important right now. This is more important. I said, yes, but I am doing that which is important. And I can do this, which it will help to do this easier and faster and better. And then he would say, no, you're thinking it the wrong way. And I said, no, hijo, no. And then he said, it no work. It no happen. It no work. So I think, no, because you waste your time. And then I would say, you know what? I know they ask you for your opinion. I was sharing this with you because I want your support. That's all I'm asking. Your support. If it is successful or if I fail, but give me your support. And this is something that I always share with my family. Sometimes it's just a support. Because sometimes they do things I don't accept, I don't like it, but I give them my support. And when I give them my support unconditionally, then they excel, then they succeed. And that is why things are the way how we are, Miss Liz. You know? Sometimes I dislike when he told me, Dad, I want to try this new venture in my life. I said, but why? And he said, Dad, I just an opportunity. I want something different to do. And I said, okay. Did I accept? No. Was I happy with it? No. But am I supporting him? 1,000,000%. 1,000,000. 1,000,000% I will support him. Because I love him. And I want him to excel. My daughter, sometimes I don't agree. But then, Nimoros, I have to show that support. I have to love her because that is real. But if I agree with certain things, no. But we don't argue. I show them my support. And sometimes when I want their support, then it becomes an argument. But it is the way how they see and the way how I see. And at the end, it works. It works. But that is how we are. So the topic of discussion is building a stronger community together. Youth roundtable discussion on the road to reform. This Friday, October the 20th, 2023. Start at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Register now. Regístrense ahora. Call for more information. 639-5799. 639-5799. Llamen ahora. Call now. So that we can get this thing going, okay? So we can get it ready. Call now. Register today. Cuando son ya en este momento las 8:22, las 8:22. Vamos a hacer el pronóstico del tiempo. We're going to do the weather report this morning, thanks to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize, Old Master Rums.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. What's this? Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master gold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lily. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a drum. Some gold rum fade the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold around. When the people having fun, Old Master gold around. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lily. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Met Service of Belize for this morning's weather report for today, October the 18th, 2023, as of 6 o'clock this morning. We join forecaster on duty, Miss Catherine Copperbatch, for this morning's weather report. Good morning to you, Miss Catherine. Buenos dias.
Good morning, Belize. A cool and moderate northerly airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and her coastal waters calls for sunny skies today with cloudy intervals, and high temperatures today are expected to reach 86 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast to 90 inland and 76 over the mountains. Tonight, the skies will be partly cloudy with low temperatures of 75 along the coast, 68 over inland areas, and 60 in the higher elevations. Shower activity will be isolated and develop offshore today. Tonight and tomorrow morning, expect a few showers or isolated thunderstorms to develop mainly along southern coastal areas. The winds will blow from the north to northwest at 10 to 20 knots and the sea state will be moderate. A low tide occurs at 6:28 a.m. followed by a high at 12:45 p.m. Another low occurs at 5:41 p.m. and a high at 11:37 tonight. The sun rose at 5:46 a.m. and will set at 5:28 p.m. The moon comes up at 9:15 this morning and set at 8:27 tonight. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for cloudy intervals with a few showers and isolated thunderstorms to develop mainly along southern coastal areas. In the sargassum forecast, with little to no sargassum observed over the area, the impacts from sargassums are expected to remain minimal during the next week or two. And in the tropical weather outlook, a broad area of low pressure located about 850 miles east of the Windward Island has a high chance of becoming a tropical depression during the next 48 hours while the system moves westward to west-northwestward. And that's your morning forecast that was prepared here at the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you so much, dear forecaster Catherine Copperbatch, for this morning's weather report. And thank you to the National Met Service of Belize for today's weather report for October the 18th, 2023, as of 6 o'clock this morning. And to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the old master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. What's this? Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand in rum. Some gold rum flip the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master gold the rum. When the people having fun, old master gold the rum. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lily. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand in rum. Some gold rum flip the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lit. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the Spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya en este momento las 8:29, las 8:29, y este tiempo es traído a ustedes cortesía de lo que es el Ministerio de Agricultura, Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise, and the Honorable José Abelardo May. Agriculture, the backbone of any country.
El propósito de la visita de mi persona y la comitiva que me acompaña es para conocer experiencias de esta naturaleza y también generar un convenio que sirva para ambas partes de desarrollo interinstitucional.
The Minister of El Salvador is reciprocating his visit. If you recall, in the past we've done 3 trips to El Salvador, mostly looking for products that we can market to them. About 85, probably close to 90% of what they consume. We are a country that is strong in production, and so they want to identify the products that they need in their country. They've spoken of 2 things. One, red beans, small red beans, not the red kidney beans, a smaller one that they consume a lot, and corn. First I said white, now they are saying white and yellow. White for human consumption and yellow for animal feed. So they came to look at this and other potential commodities that can be marketed in El Salvador.
Sabroso.
Plan Belize, the Ministry of Agriculture. Man, I'm telling you, many things are happening. Muchas cosas están pasando y nosotros aquí en Power FM simplemente queremos traer más y más para el pueblo. You know, I'm talking about, again, I was so happy. I was so happy over the weekend. Estaba yo bien alegre el fin de semana cuando pavimentaron lo que es el primer tramo de lo que es el puente aquí en Banquitas de San Esteban Bridge a lo que es el roundabout en el bypass. Okay, almost half mile or a little bit more than a half mile they paved. You know how beautiful it was. Qué lindo estaba ese tramo cuando acababa de terminar, you know, when it just finished. And I was so happy. Really, really, I was so happy because even for me, that traveled that piece of road a lot, hasta para mí que trafico ese pedazo de camino bastante, porque ese es el camino a donde me voy en el rancho, where I go to my farm, where I go to my kid field. You know, that's a mile, that will be a 3/4 mile less of banging the vehicle, you know, para estar dándole a la camioneta el mal camino. I just want to say that I was so upset. I was so upset that the Ministry of Works had posted on their Facebook page that, man, I don't want to be insulting, but how comes you know that we are in dire need of good roads? Queremos mejores caminos en el país. Yokoyaho Champagne Ridge is asking every single day. Y le dice, Mr. Sani, yo siempre le voy a llamar y le voy a decir, a recordarle al honorable Kevin Bernard que por favor nos ayude a lo que es componer el camino de Champagne Ridge. Hello, buenos días, good morning. Okay, just give me a second. Dame un segundito. All right, go ahead, you're on the air. Adelante.
Yo quisiera saber cuándo van a hacer control los precios en las tiendas.
¿Cuándo van a hacer control los prices en las tiendas?
Ya, mira, hay días que tú vas, te encuentras artículos, vamos a decir, a $2, vas al otro día, $2.50, vas al otro día, $3, y haces reclamas por ello. Lo primero que te dicen, talk to your government. Yo sé que no es el government.
No es el government en todo. You're correct. No es el government. Los están chingando.
¿Qué pasa con los cuates que andan chequeando las tiendas?
Pues hay que buscar números. I think we have to find numbers porque muchos de nosotros no nos importa, ¿sabes? There are many people who don't care. Gente solo van y agarran y les dicen hoy $2 lo pagan, mañana $2.50 lo pagan, no dicen nada.
Espérate, otro uno, right? Aquí en uno gas station, el que era San Martín en Charleston.
Ajá.
Un día yo voy a comprar 200 diesel. Hasta ya solo denté en la tienda a comprar un air freshener y salí back que me dieron que ya es $200. Cuando yo veo mi meter no subió para nada. I mean, come on. Y cuando lo chequeamos again, right? Esa gente solo dieron medido $100. El diesel ya está caro, el gas está caro, para que te esté transando. Está rough.
Ya, pues eso tú tienes que cuidar. Tienes que cuidar tu meter y a ver que consigas lo que consigas.
Man, digo, pues, uno confía en la gente porque dices, esto no es, pero...
Ni confíes a tu propia sombra.
¡Sombra! Ese me recuerdo de mi viejo me lo decía. No confíes porque te espantan baratos.
No confíes ni a tu propia sombra.
Pero lo que yo trato de decir es, las tiendas, ven, las tiendas, el dinero no está cayendo como cuando está lloviendo. Choc, está rojo acá afuera y para que se estén...
Oh, man, se fue. No. Really, you know, when we go and buy, you know, when we reach a shop, we just go and we grab an item. We go pay, we know it's $2. You know that when I can buy it at the shop, and I want to pay $1.25 for one bread. You know, I gave the shop $1.25. When I was walking out, he said, Mister, he said, $1.75. Then I, what, who? $1.75. Since when? Ooh, long time. Long time, $1.75. And I said, you sure? He said, yeah, sure. So I gave her my last dollar. Take back my shilling, and he gave me shilling change. So when I came home, I called my wife. And I said, how much you want bread? That's the question I asked my wife. My wife said, $1.75. I said, what? Since when? He said, boy, tell us since when one bread at $1.75? He said, Sonny, long time. I said, well, yeah, long time one bread at $1.75. No, but really, you know, they change prices. We go to shops. I got one the other day. I went to a shop the other day, and this Chinese grocer told me that he will charge me $1.50 to use my debit card. I paid him with my debit card, and he told me that he is going to charge me $1.50. All right? All I was purchasing is $87, I think it was the total. About $87. Call it $90. Wrong it off to $90. and he was charging me $1.50. Because I was in a hurry and driving to because first thing on my mind, go to the bank, take out the $100, and you want to pay 50 cents. Right? And he want to charge me $1.50. So I said, okay, go ahead. I will pay you the $1.50. But it is wrong. It is wrong because you cannot charge $1.50 for use a card. It doesn't matter if it's a debit card, a credit card, a local card, an international card. You cannot charge $1.50. So he charged me the $1.50, and I went back into the pickup, and I said, let me look at this receipt. I was looking at the receipt, and I said, something is wrong. Something is wrong with this receipt because it's not correct. This man, they overcharged me. So I gone back to her. And I tell her, this is wrong. You overcharged me. He said, no. No. He said, no. He said, charge you correct. I said, you can't because then 21 and 5 is 26. 26 times 3 is 78. You're overcharged, and 150 is 79.50. He said, no. He said, I'm charging you $1.50 for every item where you buy 3 items. What? $1. Watch, I get vexed. I really got upset. And I nearly dashed back the 3 items that I got with them, because suppose I may buy 150 items or 100 items. So that's what he charged me, $1.50 per item. And I said that I was going to the bank and ask the bank and go and make it, because están chingando a bastante gente. ¿Cuánta gente llega ya a comprar porque su marido está trabajando en San Pedro, en Plasencia, en Belize, y les dan a ellos una tarjeta? The husband would go and take out 2 cards, one for the wife and one for him. So when he pay, goes into the bank, then the wife can go and buy. So if she goes and she buy, and every purchase they are charging $1.50, that is highway robbery. That is correct. That's a highway robbery. It is ridiculous. It is crazy. It is unacceptable. I am serious about it. ¿Cómo chingados van a cobrar $1.50 en cada artículo que yo conseguí, y eran 3? So I will tell those people sometime, when you go buy and you walk out, check your change. This is our next WAP where they like to, check your change. They always short you $1. They always short you $1. Check your change. And when you go back and you put the money, and you didn't even tell them, they open the drawer and take $1 and then throw it on the counter. Because they know that they are shorting you $1. Just imagine if 200 people go to buy at that shop every day, and then could have whap 200 shillings, $200. 200 times 7, 1,400 times 4, 5,600 times 12, 67,200 for the year. And you go there right there and think that $1 that know nothing. you could go right there and think $1 and nothing. I want to tell you something. I don't mind bless people because they bless me too. I'm honest. I do not, my heart is always on blessing people because people bless me too. All right? But when I am being robbed in this situation, boy, I get upset. Víctor, me encabrono, Víctor, de veras que sí me molesto. Me molesto cuando eso pasa. Because I don't, or make a last money, Victor, the other day I tell you, I was blessed with 500 pesos. And I just walk in and walk out, and when I watch, I tell you, my pesos, it drop. And he catch fever. Por poco me da esta calentura. Yo creo que me dio calentura. You know, because then, why I just hit last money. And I just hit when it chance me like that. But I am telling you, it is serious. Yeah, we have to pay GST 12, not 12%, Victor, 12.5%. 12.5% we have to pay GST. And these people don't pay back those GSTs. So they whap way. Okay? That is not a blessing. That is bare-faced thief from poor people. No, Miss Liz. What I'm saying is that when I get a blessing, when I receive a blessing, I always give blessings. There are many people out there that sometimes are in need of medical attention. Majority is medical attention, and some kids that for sporting events or others. So if I get blessed, I also share my blessings with others. But when then they rob me, that's another matter, and I cannot digest that one. So it's serious. Okay? Good morning to you, Miss Ana Serrano. Buenos dias, Miss Ana Segura. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Liz. It is 8:47. 8:47. But yes, I was talking about Champagne Ridge and the road that have just been paved. Man, you know they done the mess of the road already. You know people are going with their cars and they're burning tires and mess up the newly paved road from San Esteban. ¿Sabes cuánto la gente de Champagne Ridge quiere un camino? ¿Sabes cuánto tiempo la gente de San Esteban están pidiendo un camino? Y es triste. Y es triste. Y es triste para que nosotros veamos que ni un día, 2 días, ni un día. Y la gente, de veras, la gente cabrón, ya está rechingando el camino. Man, you consider one newly paved road. Even if you're Bex, man, take it easy. Don't mess up the road. Don't mess up the road, man. That's all we ask you. Take care of our things. Cuiden nuestras cosas. Why people serious, you know. They got some people serious and, man, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad what these people are doing. All right? It is so sad. Pero sí son las 8:49. It's 8:49 in studios. And we got to say good morning to you once again. your worship, Mayor Ladrick Shepherd, and definitely we want to see that the time is closing in also for the Orinjo Acton Council. Okay, the vision of our Mayor Ladrick Shepherd and his new team. All right, the endorsement convention of Ladrick Shepherd for mayor and team PUP7 is November the 18th, 2023, 6 p.m. at the Crystal Palace Auditorium. November 18, marco no calendas, el 18 de noviembre. November the 18th, next month. Okay, Ladrick Shepherd and his PUP team, Fernando Sanchez, Kadir Escalante, Allen Yu, Jesse Canton, Alondra de la Fuente, Doret Pascasio, and of course, our mayor, his worship, Ladrick Shepherd, invites you to the Monster Endorsement Convention on November the 18th, 2023 at 6 p.m. at Crystal Palace Auditorium. Moving forward, one tongue, one vision. Ladrick Shepherd, man, I'm telling you, they are getting ready. Then they get ready for the big dance. All right, Fernando Sanchez, Kadir Escalante, Allen Yu, Jesse Canton, Alondra de la Fuente, Doret Pascasio, and Ladrick Nathaniel Shepherd. But I'm telling you, they are getting ready for this big thing. All right? They are getting ready, se están alistando para lo que será este día, el 18 de noviembre, en Crystal Palace. All right, so they are getting ready. They are getting ready. Man, all I want to say to the people of Orinjoak and those people who are getting, you know, como los UDPs ahí de San José que ya se chingaron la luz también del Bostap. You know, all I want to say, mano, no, take care of things, no, man. Take care of things, man. Solo así vamos a tener un Belize bonito. Un Belize que todos van a venir y van a apreciar. Don't throw garbage, man. Hay gente que siempre son tercos, son cabrones. Hay gente que son cabrones que les gustan botar basura de las ventanas de los buses, de las ventanas de los carros. Compran sus tacos, compran sus chips, sus juice. Y cuando terminan de comer y beber, solo lo tiran. Hello, good morning, Power FM.
Good morning, Sonny.
Morning.
Good morning, Sonny. And Sonny, I just like to use your radio station, man, just to do any public announcement.
Go ahead, Mr. President.
To the elders, right? Especially the ones who attend we are members of LPH. Just a reminder that today that a flu shot for them, right?
Flu shot, all right.
Yeah, flu shot today. And anybody who is interested can go at the LPH center and get a flu shot too.
Okay.
All right. So that was one of the things I wanted to do today.
From what time to what time?
It's 8 o'clock. It's supposed to start already, but then, you know how things work, Sonny.
Yeah.
Hay atrasos y todo eso, así es que... But it's supposed to be from 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
Right.
All right. Thank you.
Asking anybody who wants to take the flu shot will go right ahead and do it.
All right.
And then the next thing, Sonny, and I had one terrible almost mishap, accident the other day, right? I was coming from Belize Road, and I stopped by the light there by Wires Lane. And then a vehicle was in front of me, right? And my next one was there behind me, so I was like in between, right? So this guy, when the light come on, right? I put on my light for like protect the car for going to San Antonio Road. You know that man overtake me on that side, sorry? Overtake me for left. And I almost ripped me off, right? But lucky thing I was saying, like what I tell you, Agile, and I saw the accident before it happened, so I just take back for my lane again. So these are the things that happens, and people don't respect no
People
kind
don't
of
respect,
no lights, you know. I mean, they put lights to make you work, and I mean, they have a smooth traffic, but why? Tell me. Why people don't respect nothing, man?
How will he overtake you?
That is what I want to, that's why I want to say to all the radio, make people understand something, the gravity of the situation, because if I detect and I got my light on for going to San Antonio and you overtake me, you know what will happen? You understand?
Mr. Ted, I want to tell you something. Something like that ever happened to me. I tell you, human rights will have to come in.
Why?
Porque ese queriado le iba a decir, I mean, lashe. What I'm telling
Why?
you.
Tell you, man, people just don't give a damn, man.
You know, the other day I was on Main Street, and then the lights are not working by BTL.
Right.
The lights are not working when you're coming from south to north, going north. The lights are not working. But if you're coming from by the park, that light is working.
Right.
So the light, so there's no light. So I was going over, at the same time the light changed, and this pickup thought I was running the light. So what he did, I heard the roar of his engine. So I had to press some gas so that hit me, because if it hit me, I would have been in the wrong. But you could have seen the mentality of the driver.
Yeah.
Because, yes, the light was changing at the same time, and he just pressed the gas for maybe crash me or something. I don't know. Well, the following day, the idiot had one crash out on Main Street. The same pickup, the same white, I think it's a Chevy pickup, had one accident right there. Then the following day, I said, maybe this young lady was trying to come out, and he saw the young lady trying to come out. So for him, mine was, Rica, man, y bam, el pickup no es de él.
Yeah.
Como la camioneta no es de él.
I think we have to tighten up on that traffic, by. Maybe stop to watch the parking and then think them and watch the infractions where people commit, man.
Watch out, some of them stupid thing I don't allow you. I think they're supposed to take away some driver's license.
Serious.
Take it away.
Yeah.
Take it away. Thank you so much, though. Thank you, Mr. President. Flu shots.
Well, all right then, thanks.
Flu shots. Anybody is interested in flu shots, we are asking you to get your flu shots. Flu shots will be available at this time until midday at HelpAge. So si tú estás buscando lo que es tu flu shot, puedes ya conseguir tu flu shot en HelpAge. Muy importante, it's free. All right? Free flu shots. Dice, those are people who doesn't know how to appreciate what they have. Sunny, good morning. I have my flu shot yesterday, and I feel like $1,000,000. Thank you, my brother. All you have to send me Wally $25, man. I don't want $1 million. Send me Wally $25 how you feel. Tacos time. Yasir Veos, Mr. Sane, what are your view on the recent complaints of Christian churches? Loud noise is a freedom to praise or a freedom of speech? Man, I want to tell you something. Every time I am passing anywhere and there is a church, either a Spanish church or an English-speaking church, and when they are praising the Lord, Yasir, when they're praising the Lord, it's always a connection with me. ignorant people everywhere. And definitely, those who don't like to hear the word of God and the praise and worship will get offended. I don't know what the situation is. I can't say what the situation is, but I want to tell you something. In most of these cases, it is not the praise and worship or the teaching of the gospel. There is something else that has happened between the pastor of that church, a member of that church, and the neighborhood. When your ways are right with the Lord, when your ways are right with the Lord, even your enemies live at peace with you. Yes, sir, this is a true verse. A verse that has carried me for many years. As long as your ways are right with the Lord, even your enemies live in peace with you. Esto es cierto. Pero tú créeme que si el pastor y el vecino ya se agarraron, no va a haber paz, güey. No va a haber paz. Una vez que el pastor y el vecino se agarren, ya no va a haber paz. Esta mañana yo le quiero pedir a todo orinduaqueño, a todo beliceño, si nosotros amamos nuestro país, if we love our country, let us start by not throwing garbage on the streets. Sometimes it looks really, really bad. Se ve puerco. You know, right now we are drinking a lot of shilling water bags. Por favor, no lo estén. Put it in your pocket, man. Cuando acabe de tomar el agua, you know, just roll it up nice, put it in your pocket, and as soon as you pass any dirt box, just throw it in the dirt box. Mascas chicle. Put the little wrapper, put it in your pocket. Pasando un dirt box, lo tiras en el dirt box. There are dirt box every corner, everywhere. Hay un dirt box. Believe me, en cada rincón, en cada esquina hay un dirt box. No tienes que tirar tu basura afuera. Si lo haces solamente porque eres cabrón. Y si lo haces porque eres cabrón, den por cabrón, te deben que castigar. Esa es la realidad. Son las 9:03. It's 9:03 in studios. This is where yours truly, Sunny Baiza, say thank you for choosing Power FM. Aquí yo me despido. Hoy es miércoles. No hay música romántica. Pero sí les quiero decir that I will miss you tonight, okay? I will miss you tonight. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Mañana a las 7 de la mañana con otro de sus programas número 1, Despierta Belice, la cultura norteña. Hasta mañana.
There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old Belize, old home Belize, old home Belize. Take me back to my old home Belize. There is not a place so fine. Warm, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine. fine. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Home, home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find.
Going out? Take us with you on any of your devices. We keep you company anywhere in the world. Tune in to Power FM in your device. Power FM 95.5.
Sign up for Smart Share Plan and save big. Whether you're a small entrepreneur starting up your business, a student on a limited budget, or a family trying to save, this is the plan for you. With unlimited